Okay, so the first chapter is electric charges and field. Okay, so in this chapter, we'll study about the electric charges and the electric field. Okay, as you know, there are only two kinds of charges in the universe, positive and the negative charge. Negative charge, in case of a conductor, negative charges are the electrons. As you know, the atomic model, protons have a positive charge, which are well inside the nucleus, whereas the electrons which are revolving around the nucleus, they are negatively charged. And an atom is neutral, that is the number of positive charges is equal to the number of negative charges. Okay, now when two insulating bodies are rubbed against each other, what happens? Some of the charges are transferred from one body to the other. Now, which kind of charges can be transferred? Positive or the negative? In case of a conductor, I am talking, or any negative charges. Okay, the electrons which are in the outermost shell, they will be transferred from one body to the other. Okay, now depends when two particular insulating bodies are rubbed. The body in which the electrons are loosely bound, from there the electrons are transferred to the other body. Now, after rubbing, one body gains the electrons and the other body loses electrons. So the body which gains electrons, that becomes negatively charged, whereas the body which loses electrons, that body becomes positively charged. Okay, and the negative charge acquired by the negatively charged body will be equal to the positive charge acquired by the positive body. And this type of electricity, it is developed due to friction between the two bodies. So that is why this electricity, we call it as frictional electricity. So frictional electricity means two bodies, write down, two insulating bodies, two insulating TWO2, two insulating bodies rubbed against each other, rubbed against each other, comma, the body which gains electrons, the body which gains electrons becomes negatively charged, the body which gains electrons becomes negatively charged, and the body which loses electrons, and the body which loses electrons acquires an equal amount of positive charge, acquires an equal amount of positive charge. Write down, for example, when glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, when glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, glass rod is rubbed with silk cloth, glass rod acquires positive charge, and the silk cloth becomes negatively charged, and the silk cloth becomes negatively charged. Write down, this type of electricity is called as frictional electricity. This type of electricity developed is called as frictional electricity. Write down as the charges are at rest. As the charges are at rest, these charges remains at rest. As the charges are at rest, they are called as static charges. They are called as static charges. This branch of physics, which deals with the study of static charges, is called as electrostatics. Okay, so electrostatics is that branch of physics in which we'll study about the charges at rest. And whenever the charges are at rest, whenever the insulating bodies are rubbed against each other, some charges are transferred from one body to the other. As these are insulating bodies, so the charges will remain at rest. Okay, and whenever we study about the charges at rest, that is about the static charges, this branch of physics, we call it as electrostatics. So this branch of physics is called as electrostatics. So the first two chapters, the first one is electric charges and field. The second one is electrostatic potential and capacitor. So in these two chapters, we'll deal with the electrostatics. That is, we'll study about the charges at rest. Okay? So first two chapters electrostatics आएंगे. Okay, and what is electrostatics? In which we'll study about the charges at rest. Okay. Okay, now only two kinds of charges, positive and negative charges. Okay, and charge has a unit. Class 10th studied. Unit of charge is coulomb. Unit of charge is coulomb. Okay, and the charge on an electron is, we denote it by small e. On an electron or on a proton, the charge is the same. The charge on an electron or proton is studied in class 10th, 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. So one electron or one proton has a charge of 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. If it is electron, minus 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19, or if it is proton, it will be plus 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, next we'll study about the properties of the charges. Properties of charges. Okay, so we have studied about frictional electricity. Due to friction, the electricity which is developed, that electricity we call it as frictional electricity. Okay, now in the properties of charges. The first property is conservation of charge. Conservation of charge. Okay, which states that the total charge on any body remains constant. It remains conserved. That is, no extra charge can be created or it can be destroyed. Okay, we cannot create any extra charge or we can destroy any charge. Only the charges can be transferred from one body to the other. This property we call it as the conservation of charge. For example, if you take the system of glass rod and silk cloth, before rubbing, glass rod is also neutral, silk cloth is also neutral. But after rubbing, glass rod acquires positive charge and the silk cloth acquires equal amount of negative charge. So in the total system, if you see, this is an isolated system in which there are only two bodies, glass rod and the silk cloth. Okay, in this system, there are only two bodies, glass rod and the silk cloth. So in this system, The total charges conserved, that is before rubbing also whatever charges were there on that system, दोनों को मिला के जितना charges है, after rubbing also the charges remain the same. Okay, so this property we call it as conservation of charge. So write down the total charge in an isolated system remains conserved, that is charge can neither be created nor destroyed. Charge can neither be created nor destroyed. Only it can be transferred. From one body to another. Only it can be transferred from one body to another. Okay, so this is the first property, that is the charge on an isolated system remains conserved. The second property is quantization of charge. Okay, now what does it state? The total charge on any body will be integral multiple of the basic unit of charge. That is, the charge can never remain in fractions. कैसा रहेगा? Integral multiple ही रहेगा. Okay, the total charge on any body, suppose it is Q, it will be equal to integral, that is integer, multiplied by basic unit of charge. Now, what is the basic unit of charge? The charge on an electron or the charge on a proton. This we call it as the basic unit of charge. And how much is it? 1.6 into 10 raised power minus 19 coulomb. So this property, according to quantum theory, it is found out. So the total charge on any body is integral multiple of basic unit of charge. So write down the second property, quantization of charge. Write down the total charge on any body. The total charge on any body is integral multiple of basic unit of charge. Is integral multiple of basic unit of charge. Okay, that is Q is equal to N into E, where N is what? Integer, and E is the basic unit of charge. Basic unit of charge means the charge on an electron or proton, which is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so the total charge on any body is integral multiple, integer multiplied by the basic unit of charge. That is, the charge cannot remain in fractions. Fractions में नहीं रहेगा. कैसा रहेगा? Integral multiple ही रहेगा. Next is additive property. Two types of additions you have studied last year, scalar addition, vector addition. Is charge a scalar or a vector quantity? Scalar quantity. So simple scalar addition, by simple algebraic operations, you have to add or subtract. No need to see the direction. Vector addition, whenever a quantity is a vector quantity, then we have to see its direction and then we add it accordingly. acting, two vectors acting in the same direction, we add up. Two vectors acting in the opposite direction, we subtract. Two vectors acting in different directions, parallelogram law of vectors. पढ़ा था ना? Okay. So, but charge is a scalar quantity. So, simple algebraic addition or subtraction has to be done. So, write down as charge is a scalar quantity. As charge is a scalar quantity. So added or subtracted. So, added or subtracted by simple algebraic operations. So, added or subtracted by simple algebraic operations. Okay, next property. We know that like charges, do they attract or repel? Repel each other. Whereas the unlike charges, unlike means different, one positive, the other negative, they attract each other. Whereas similar kind of charges, which we call it as like charges, they repel each other. So write the next property. Like charges repel each other. Like charges repel each other. Whereas unlike charges attract each other. Okay, for example, let there is a glass rod which is rubbed with silk. Which type of charge does it acquire? Glass rod rubbed with a silk cloth. Glass rod will acquire positive charge. So this positively charged glass rod, we have suspended by an insulating thread. Okay, any insulating string. Why insulating string? If it is a conducting string, what would happen? Charge will start moving along this conductor. So it should be an insulating string. Okay, now another glass rod. This is a suspended. Another glass rod, which is also rubbed with a silk cloth. If you bring it close to it, when you bring close to another glass charge, another glass rod, which is rubbed with a silk cloth, which is also positively charged. When you bring close to it, what will you observe? That this will move away from this one. Okay, this suspended rod will move away. Now, suppose if you bring an ebonite rod, which is rubbed with fur, this is positively charged glass rod. Now, bring an ebonite rod, which is rubbed with fur. Ebonite rod acquires a negative charge. Ebonite rod को फर से रब करेंगे तो ebonite rod पे क्या आता है? Negative आता है. This depends upon the nature of the bodies. Which two particular bodies you are rubbing? Why the charges are transferred on the ebonite rod? किससे रब किया था? फर से. Okay? फर में कैसे थे? Charges were loosely bound. Electrons were loosely bound as compared to ebonite rod. तो इसीलिए charges कहां से कहां ट्रांसफर हुए? फर से ebonite पे हुए. Okay, this depends upon the nature of the bodies. किसमें loosely bound है? Electrons किसमें थोड़े tightly bound है? When you are rubbing these two bodies, the body in which the electrons are loosely bound, from there the electrons will be transferred to the other body. Okay, so this is an ebonite rod which is rubbed with fur and it acquires a negative charge. When you bring the negatively charged ebonite rod close to this, what will you observe? That this glass rod will be attracted towards the ebonite rod. So this simple experiment, which we have studied in the lower classes also, this shows that like charges repel, whereas the unlike charges attract each other. Okay, this is given in the book also. You can see from the book. Okay, no need to note it down. Simple experiment. Okay, lower classes switching, or you can just draw the figure. Okay, this experiment is showing that like charges repel each other, unlike charges attract each other. Only draw the figure. From the figure you can understand. Okay, so these are the properties of the charges which we have studied. 4 properties of charges. The first one, conservation of charge, which states that the total charge on any system remains, on an isolated system remains conserved. What does it mean? That is, the charge can neither be created nor it can be destroyed, only it can be transferred from one body to the other. Second property is quantization. According to quantum theory, the total charge on any body is integral multiple of basic unit of charge. Integer multiplied by basic unit of charge. Okay, this was first demonstrated by Millikan by oil drop experiment. ये सबसे पहले किसने निकाला था? Millikan oil drop experiment. This was first demonstrated by Millikan's oil drop experiment. So quantization of charge was first demonstrated by Millikan's oil drop experiment. Okay, then the next property is additive property. As charge is a scalar quantity, so by simple algebraic addition or subtraction, which you have studied in class 1 or 2, how to add or subtract. Okay, no need to see any direction because charge doesn't have any direction. So by simple algebraic addition or subtraction, you can solve this, add or subtract. Then the next property states that the like charges, that is the similar kind of charges, repel each other, whereas the unlike kind of charges, they attract each other. Okay, so we have studied about the properties of charges. So one more topic we can finish off today. How to charge a neutral body. Methods of charging a body. Okay, how can we charge any neutral body? There are two methods. Methods of charging a body. The first method is conduction method. Okay, in the conduction method, the charged body is brought in contact with the uncharged body. Which body has to be charged? Uncharged body. Some uncharged body is there which has to be charged. So what is done? The charged body is brought in contact. That is, it is touched with the uncharged body. So what will happen? The charges will be shared. पॉजिटिव चार्ज है, तुम पॉजिटिव चार्ज बॉडी किसी अनचार्ज बॉडी के पास में लाएंगे तो दूसरा बॉडी पे भी अनचार्ज बॉडी पे कौन सा आएगा? पॉजिटिव आएगा. ऐसे ही इफ यू ब्रिंग अ नेगेटिवली चार्ज बॉडी इन कांटेक्ट विद द अनचार्ज बॉडी, द अनचार्ज बॉडी विल गेट अ नेगेटिव चार्ज. ओके, सो द चार्जेस आर व्हाट? शेयर्ड. क्यू चार्ज लेके आएंगे, अनचार्ज बॉडी पे Q/2 आ गया और जो चार्ज बॉडी था उस पे भी कितना रह गया? Q/2 रह गया. Okay, so this way the charges are shared and similar kind of charges obtained by the uncharged body. Okay, this method we call it as charging by conduction. So likhe conduction method. Write down the charged body. The charged body is brought in contact with the uncharged body, and the uncharged body gets a similar kind of charge, and the uncharged body gets a similar kind of charge as the charges are shared. Next is induction method. Okay, now in the induction method, the charged body is not brought in contact with the uncharged body. It is brought close to the uncharged body. कैसे लेके आते हैं? पास में लेके आते हैं. And the uncharged body will get opposite kind of charge. If you are bringing a positive charged body close to the uncharged body, the uncharged body will get a negative charge. This method we call it as method of induction. So पहले लिखे इसको. Write down induction method. Write down the charged body. The charged body is brought close to the uncharged body. Is brought close to the uncharged body. In the bracket, write down not in contact. Not in contact. Then the uncharged body, gets opposite kind of charge. Then the uncharged body gets opposite kind of charge. Okay, this method in detail we'll study on the next class, that is tomorrow. Tomorrow you can join online. So you come offline. But take permission from the office.